Previously on the Caucus Challenge. Tech and Jazly, you are going straight into elimination.
That relic saved my ass. That relic saved me a hospital bill.
No matter what, the other three teams are going in. So it's gonna come down to a vote.
Amanda and Steven, I need your votes. Who do you want to send into elimination from the three teams nominated?
Look, we're gonna put our fate in our own hands.
This is my worst nightmare. I really didn't want a physical, and it turned out to be a physical elimination, so I was screwed.
Come on, babe. Don't use all the energy. Let them use all their energy.
Let's go. Hold on, don't let go.
So congratulations to our winners, Sabina and Lance. Congrats!
I got paired with Lance, and honestly, it's like going from like a whole 180. Josh is like a totally different type of player.
I know Lance will do what he has to do, right? And I know he'll break us up.
The whole game changed just now, especially because now Lance and Sabina are paired up, and that could be a rogue pair.
Alright guys, I know it's been a long couple of days, but the game is far from being done. You are no longer pairs.
Bye. I'm just kidding.
Alright.
Break up team girl boss.
When it was announced that we wasn't paired anymore, I could have freaking jumped for joy, because the one thing I was worried about is her hindering my game, and to know just like that we became a pair and now it's done, and that my individual game all falls on my hands.
When they said no more teams, I was so happy. No shade to Josh. I was pretty shook. I didn't think we were gonna ever separate.
Wow, how you gonna break up Team Girl Boss like that? Like, whatever, I guess you don't. Like, we obviously sparkle and we make the show. Like, I guess you don't want that to happen anymore.
Now that it's not teams anymore, I love you, Steven. Out of the game, love you. Hilarious, great person to be around. But I'm kind of glad that we're individual, because I feel like I have more of a shot on my own than being linked to him. He wasn't really that strong of a competitor, didn't care much about the game, and didn't really have a lot of heart. Love you, Steven, I'm sorry, but I was very glad that we're being individual now.
Definitely it's gonna fuck me up, because now I've already had a target on my back. I mean, it was like, you know, my safeguard against that, but shit, like, bitches wanna see me gone.
Oh, I was so pissed, because having Nevin as my teammate, that made me have more numbers with Camilla and Sarah. And now that I'm not his partner, they obviously are going to vote me in, or any chance they get, because they don't want to see me in the final.
Obviously, I'm pretty sad I lost the partner in Camilla. I think she was honestly one of the best girls there, so I wouldn't have had a problem going all the way with her. I'm not nervous though. I'm hoping the challenge coming up next is something that benefits me. But at this point, I'm not nervous. I'm ready to play my own game, and I'm ready to, compete even more.
What is going on here? Like, who made these rules? Who decided to do that? Because, oh my goodness, and I know on my own I do not have too many friends, so I was nervous.
This round is called Tribal Tactics. Now that you are no longer tied to one another by force, we will be testing your political, social game, and strategic gameplay this round. You rookies no longer have the vet's protection, and you vets no longer have the rookies' numbers. There is no elimination this round. The remaining individuals will gather around and plead for their life in the challenge. The relic is in play, but only the players with the relic know the power it holds. You guys can only use your immunity for this round only.
So if we get picked to get out,
you guys can choose whether to use it for yourselves or other individuals.
Okay.
so we get that say, or do we have to agree?
So one guy and one girl.
One guy, one girl.
girl gets immunity, and it could be us. Okay. So let's just.
You can use it for yourselves, or you can use it for
voting.
another individual.
Don't tell no
But
one.
who would you say that?
But if you guys use it for another individual,
No, that's what I'm saying. If not us, then who?
you play it
No
publicly.
one. Why would you do that?
Right. It's over.
It's over.
First we win the relic, and then we get pulled to the back, and they tell us that we also have this immunity idol, and I'm ecstatic because everyone's probably thinking like, oh my god, we have to get rid of Sabina, oh my god, like the whole time anyway. Psych! I'm not going anywhere.
We need to talk to the people, see what they think about letting them vote, and if it's not what we wanted, save those people and our vote to like matter. You understand?
Yeah, okay,
We're
that
gonna
makes
play
sense.
strategic. It's more like a survival.
Do we need to agree on the people that? Because we usually pick one boy, one girl.
One boy, one girl.
Being paired with Sabina is a little bit of a mind fuck for me, not even gonna lie, like Sabina has been one of the negative Nancys of this entire experience. It just seems like someone that sucks the fucking life out of everything, and it just really hopes that she don't suck the life out of this partnership, because this means a lot to me.
Then the players will vote in private one by one. After writing their vote for one male and one female, each player has the opportunity to address the camera before placing their vote in the ballot. Once all players have cast their votes, I will collect them and tally them.
Now I hear the challenge. It's a social voting type of challenge, and I thought I was in pretty good standing. I thought I might have a chance, but my social game isn't the best, and I know I'm a very strong competitor, and that's where it kind of comes into play, where people have a chance to take out a strong competitor through this. So, you know, I'm just hoping that I play my cards right.
I'm actually surprised at how far I've made it. I guess I associated a lot of the physical challenges with just me being weak and not being able to do it, but luckily I got the relic and I, you know, stayed in the game for a pretty long time. I also have a good social standing with a lot of the competitors. I'm cool with a lot of them, so I felt like I was good to not get voted out, and it's really a great feeling to still be here. I thought I was gonna end up leaving on the first day.
This gets me so annoyed. I hate the fact that we just need to talk to each other and try to get 1-2 people out, because it's not even like you get a chance to stay in. Like, you're not, like, there's no way of you winning. Like, it's honestly if you have the numbers, and if you don't, you're just screwed. And we all know I'm not the most liked person here, so I don't know if I'm gonna be the one going home.
I'm playing this as if I'm still having.
I think not having Damaris on my team is definitely gonna fuck up my game, because her alliances were my alliances. Now that we're not together anymore, I don't know if those alliances are still together, but I'm hoping I can still come up on top, especially because Damaris is like an impressive player.
I don't want to put your friend on. I know.
Oh yeah.
I say we can Steven.
No.
Why?
Oscar, are you ditching me?
I'm not. Obviously, I'm not saying
So we have to vote people out. There's so many names being thrown at me, and I definitely have some friends that I would not consider at all.
A lot of names are just flying around. I really don't know who's going out, but then I start hearing, you know, Amanda and I forgot his name. What's his name?
Steven.
Steven.
So I'm picking Steve. He whack. I'm pretty sure I can beat every guy here. I'm not. So, but it's just the girls. I'm trying to help you play your game.
I kind of saw everyone talking about me, you know. It just, you know, it felt good to be the main character or whatever.
I was gonna vote JT.
I get initially excited because I feel like I could do a little moving and shaking, maybe do some strategic with this relic, but then I look over and see the clusterfuck of groups. I immediately see that I have no clout, no leverage in this moment, that all it is my life just hanging on the balance by a freaking relic.
There's no elimination. You're just voting someone out. That's why I said I always get out on some bullshit. I've never been out without an elimination. I've always been just out.
At first, when I found out it was just voting and there's no elimination or chance of getting back in the game, I was like, oh crap, they're definitely gonna vote me out because I'm one of the strongest people here. Not only that, but past challenges, I always get eliminated by being voted out and never having a chance to stay in the game.
This is how I lost last fucking challenge because bitches voted me out without no elimination.
Yo, that's crazy.
I already know
Wait, what?
This is a voting round. Instantly, I knew this was the time to strike at JT. And I don't want people to think that I just play with my friends, and I don't want people to think that, oh, we can't work with Dre because he's always gonna have JT. That's not the case. In the TLWL houses, I'm always targeted with JT because we're a duo that can't be broken up. When in all reality, I want to win just as bad as anybody here, and I know that JT and I cannot both win. I will cut him the second I have to make it to this final.
I think
I don't know.
You want to run against Johnny?
we vote?
Get out.
I felt really bad voting out someone like JT because he's really good, but I knew that when it came to the final, he's going to be someone that was really hard to beat.
I just don't like that idea of backstabbing. My brother wants to throw in JT, and I am absolutely shook. I did not expect him to do that. Honestly, I'm kind of worried about myself now, because if he's going to do that to his best friend, he'll probably do it to me too. And I don't know if I can say JT's name. I don't think I have it in me.
Alright, no one's talking to me, so like, can I be involved in something?
Okay. You want to know the truth?
Yeah.
I think I'm voting you.
Are you for real?
Did I hear that right? Excuse me for a second. Just needs to collect my thoughts. He's literally my best friend, and I know that this is a game, and I know that of course he has ulterior motives and reasons behind why he might say me, but I just never would have thought that my name would have been coming out of his mouth, even with everybody there. I was probably definitely one of the closest people to him outside of the game, so whatever. Then fucking vote me.
Do you want to stay in the game? Come here.
Like I do, but I don't know what
come
to do.
here. Amanda isn't really using her voice to make herself known in the game, and I saw her in all 3 endurance challenges. She did not give her all, and I know in the final there's going to be endurance. I don't even have the best endurance, but I do have heart, and I don't want to run a final with Amanda. I know she wants to make it to a final. I know she wants to showcase what she has. I don't want to risk it and take my friends to the final and lose because I went to a final with my friends and I was trying to play a friendly game.
You have to understand. His ties to Denise will never be on her fucking, never be his right hand. So what do you want to do? Do you want to keep that in this game?
I wanted JT and Janice out because number one, if my boyfriend couldn't be here, you're not gonna have yours, or you're not gonna have your girlfriend, no. And I was telling everyone, why would I keep him here? Because at the end of the day, he has her back. At the end of the day, she has his back. Why do I want that? That's just dumb. And if I can get them out without any elimination, that's easy work.
They got rid of my boyfriend.
But I mean, regardless, as long as one of them's out, they don't have
So
the
let's
other.
just do, so we might as well.
All right,
Girl-wise,
team.
girl-wise.
Team rookie.
Girl-wise.
Girl, I'm wearing a black shirt. I'm literally wearing a whole black shirt.
We're voting team rookie.
So girl-wise, let's do that.
Okay.
Girl-wise too.
Yeah, just be quiet. Janice's name was thrown around a lot, and I had no problem voting her in because she helped me in no way. Everyone was throwing around JT's name. He was my partner and he was great, so I could not do that to him.
Think you can vote out? Yeah, because they're trash. They know I'm the best.
Both of us out. Scared asses.
Oh, dead ass though.
Immediately going to voting, I knew I was on the chopping block. I knew that I had a target on my back as well as JT, just because we are strong competitors, whether people want to say it or not.
Literally, if all of us
So what do you
vote
guys
together,
do?
we have
Yeah.
the numbers.
It's
If
a
we
matter
all
of
vote
if
together,
you- what's the power?
It's literally immunity. We have to decide who to use ours.
So they could say something.
All of a sudden it went to me and Janice, which I don't know where that came from. I don't know who started that, but I just was kind of shook because I was like, you know what? If they start saying our names, it's pretty much over. Like, everyone's just going to agree because they know we're both very good and they know we're probably going to win and no one wants to run a final with us. So once I started hearing that, I was like, it's probably end game, and I started to get pissed.
Yes, that's what we have the numbers we vote together. But I don't think y'all want to do what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's a name. It's a name.
It's a name that I don't know if y'all want to do.
Yeah.
Just
Lance has an immunity idol, Sabina has an immunity idol, and all of a sudden, all the talk and all the gameplay and strategy Lance and I have had about cutting ties with JT right before the final goes out the door, and he wants to make it seem like he wants to run a final with JT. If that's how he wants to play, that's fine, but all of a sudden he wants to keep JT in the game, and at this point, I already have my mind made up. I know it's a shady move, but I cannot protect all these people when, at the end of the day, I'm trying to make it to a final.
Okay. If you don't want to do it,
you're taking the burn on it.
I'm taking the burn, but you and I have spoken about this. Like, you want to run a fight?
My mind was all over the place with the vote previously in this game, I've had conversation with Dre and even my partner a little bit about how JT being in the final is not the best for my game. Who really wants to sit there and run a final with JT? But then I look at everything that's going on. We're gonna give them a shot to wheel and deal and make their way to the end. Why?
You guys do, but I'm not. Regardless of numbers.
Time's up. It's time to vote.
Taking this opportunity. Amanda's not gonna help me in a final. JT's not gonna help me in a final. And all these people want to play scared. I'm not playing scared. I'm here to win. I can't protect everybody. I know what I'm doing, and if it doesn't work, then I guess congratulations to JT because you're gonna win the final.
I'm voting for them because I feel like I just have no connection, and he's also a strong guy competitor for people that I have made alliances with. And for Damaris, she was never a threat like my number one, but the number one person I would vote for would only save himself. So I have to get rid of the second strongest.
So that's who I'm gonna vote out today, because if my boyfriend can't be here, I don't think any couple should be here, so.
Alright, so I decided to vote Nevin and Damaris. I don't think Nevin is going home, but I can't vote JT. At the end of the day, I know Dre is worried about losing the final, but my loyalty runs way deeper than that. And for Damaris, honestly, Damaris has been that middle ground, and her brothers have been saving her throughout this game. And it should show and prove that she was never fully looking out for no one outside of that. And I feel like I was forcing protecting her a lot in this game. And now it's time, like, for you to go. I don't think you're going home either, but this is hopefully to save Janice.
I'm choosing Damaris because, one, she chose my girl. And I know people are gunning for her, so I'm gonna have to gun for Damaris. And then I'm choosing Nevin mainly because I have no ties to him, and I know it's probably gonna be a throwaway vote, but I just feel like he's got it good, so why not just throw his name in?
I'm voting Janice out because I think she's a great player. I'll give that to her. And for Lance, he's very sneaky, I've noticed, so I think it's time for him to go.
So I'm voting for Steven and Camilla. I'm voting for Steven because I know he doesn't want to be here tomorrow, so it's a burn vote. I decided to vote Camilla because maybe I'm doing a favor for the other people that are going to be here. She is a strong competitor, and I've seen the way she plays, so I think that she might be a good vote.
So before I announce the two eliminated, I want to ask Lance and Sabina if you guys want to use your game.
Being that this is the only round we can use it, the relic has transformed into an immunity item. And so the people we have to save is ourselves, which is stupid because I know I'm not getting any votes and she's not getting any votes.
So you guys are voting for yourselves?
Yes.
Saving yourselves?
It's very stupid, but yeah.
Alright. So now I'm going to announce the guy who will be going home and is eliminated from the game. That guy is JT.
I get voted out, and obviously it's kind of heartbreaking because, you know, especially since I worked so hard today, and I've been fighting, you know, to stay into every challenge and be the top dog. It definitely hurts. I wish I could have went out a different way. I wish someone would have beaten me and actually showed me, like, yo, boom, like, you just lost. But to be voted out, it kind of sucks because you can't do nothing about that. You know, hopefully I'll be back where I don't get in that situation, or maybe my social game gets better. Who knows?
It's okay, baby. There's game.
Get the vote count.
None of you could beat me in. Fuck.
If the Caucus challenge teaches you one thing, it's to trust no one besides yourself. And that's exactly what this round proved.
The girl who is eliminated is Janice.
Y'all fucking stupid. I hope you know that.
It's okay. They had to get the power couple out. I haven't lost yet.
That's it for today. You guys are all safe for this day.
Oh, you're both out.
Okay? Because I still haven't lost.
You're both out.
And you're laughing when you haven't won anything
You're out
either.
still. You're out. It doesn't matter.
JT and Janice get voted out.
I did not vote for them. I feel really bad. I get the strategy behind it is that they're in a relationship and they're going to save each other at the end of the day. So I guess there was somewhat of a smart thought process behind that vote, but I love them both. I think that they're very strong competitors. JT is just a very strong competitor in general, and Janice, I would have never thought that she could play the way that she did. She had so much heart, and I kind of feel bad that they were voted out because they played a really strong game, and I don't think that they deserve to be voted out. And Steven was just running his mouth, and like I said, Steven, I love you outside of the game, but I'm not messy like that, so I was really glad to not be linked to him anymore.
We're still here, you magic! I love magic! Girl, this is embarrassing. This is so embarrassing.
I'm not gonna say why it was funny. I'm gonna let the audience guess at that, but it was really funny. So I was dying, and everyone else was like low-key crapping up. But that's when John's girlfriend got really mad, and then she was coming at Sabina, and then she came at me for laughing, which I thought was funny, cause like, again, I don't know you. Like, you're taking this shit way out of pocket. Like, it was just really childish.
You damn right we take it serious. Competitive nature is what runs through my blood, and honestly it just grinds my gears. The same motherfuckers that's crying about we take it too serious is the same motherfuckers that's complaining when things don't go their way. So finally, when we speak up on a scenario, it's a problem. And when they speak up on a scenario, we're supposed to just stay hush-hush and not say a freaking thing. And that's one thing I'm tired of with Sabina and Steven. And at the end of the day, I could care less if I have any type of ties with them moving forward.
I just want to put it on record. Me and JT did not lose. We got removed from the house in the only way they thought they could remove us, because they saw us as a threat. They saw our potential. They saw us taking home that money. So they did what they had to, which, you know, I understand. But when the comments started rolling in, no. See, that's where it doesn't fly with me. Like, if you're gonna say something, first off, say it to me. And if you're gonna say something, then step up and say it with your chest, because the people that were talking, like, come on now.
Listen, I'm a competitor no matter what I'm doing, whether it's a pickup basketball game or I'm playing pool just for fun. I like to win, I don't like to lose. And I like to play with people who actually want to play. So to get more into detail, people like Sabina, Steven, whatever his fucking name is, people who don't want to play, don't show up. And I'm not mad that I got out, but I'm mad you guys talk shit, but you won't do it to our face, because I promise you, y'all would have been dragged. Like, you're not going to do it in front of us. You guys are scared. And, you know, you could play your little scared game. You could talk all you want. But I promise you, Janice would have dragged Sabina. I would have dragged Steven if he wanted a problem. And all I got to say is I'm obviously rooting for my boy, Dre. I see him as a great competitor, and I see him as someone who actually plays the challenge or does the challenge the correct way. It was a great season. The challenge has been getting better and better. I'm happy that it's back after 2 years. And, you know, that's pretty much it. JT signing out. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the support. And I promise you, the next time I'm on this, I am winning.
JT and Janice finally get out, and period, because the queen always gets what she wants. But I'm happy, I'm ecstatic, because that's 2 less people talking and to have to listen to, because they're a handful. But anyway, I just laughed at her, and when she just started to, I don't even know what she said, but the only thing I could think of in my head is like, Miss Girl, you're out, and I'm still here. That seems to be the problem. She's out. No, because in that moment, I was literally like, you're out.
My morals are like tearing me apart, but the gamer in me is like, you did what you had to do and you made a power move. I know, and I will gladly admit, I cannot beat John in elimination and I cannot beat John in endurance. I did not want to see Janice go, but unfortunately all the drama she's been having this entire season and being so close to the line with JT sent her out the door as well. But I do understand their frustrations, because there are people in this game making comments and huffing and puffing when they have not put in half the effort. And I hope I made the best decision. and it doesn't bite me in the ass.
My final words to JT and Janice is just please go back to wherever you came from. Not by me, not near me, so I can hear you. Thank you.
JT got voted out. I'm really upset because he was just a great person overall, and I don't really agree with everyone else's perspectives because they were just scared of him being a threat, but he was just a great player. JT, I wouldn't have wanted anyone else on my team.
I think that everyone obviously was just scared, so they voted for us. That's as simple as that. There are people that don't want to play, and they took us out, which I don't blame them. I mean, they all suck anyway.
Yeah, I mean, they saw us as a threat. We saw it coming. Like, we were not surprised by it. But like I said,
yeah,
we were a power couple and they were scared.
Like I promise you, none of them would have said our names if there was an elimination. This was their chance, so I can't be mad because there was no other way to take us
There was no competition in this. It was just talk, and all of them are liars. Like, if we had to drag someone, we would have dragged someone.
I would have dragged each one of them.
I guess this is the end of the road for me. I would say I came in for my first season and I definitely left my mark, and I shall be back possibly. Maybe if we had a better cast, a more mature cast, you'll definitely see me back. But I want to wish everyone else who is still competing the best of luck. I want to say good job to all of you. Good job to Dream Media for putting on, yet another great production. And you'll see me soon, maybe. Bye.
I feel like JT is the strongest guy competitor, and Janice is his girlfriend, so there you go.
I'm voting these people because I can't trust them. I keep hearing that they're going to throw me in, so I'm throwing them back in myself.
I'm voting these two out because I know in the finals I did not want to run against JT, and I feel like Janice is just like the easiest vote to get out right now. She's like, majority's voting her, so I feel like it's just the best option.
Hello. So I'm choosing these two people just because I know I can't beat JT in a final, and he's a really good competitor, and Janice just because I'm not going to vote out Amanda because that's just a waste of a vote, and I'm not voting out my sister.
I will be voting JT because I think when it comes to really athletic ability competitions that he's going to win, and I don't think anyone wants to go against that in the finals. And Janice because I also think that she's good at athletic things and she's smart.
Congratulations to you top 10. Clap it up for yourselves for making it this far. All right, we still have more to go, but for today, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Rest up and just get ready to play.
Let's go, top 10.
I survived the vote, so I'm still in this game and I'm super close to the final. I still have a lot of numbers in the game, and I'm still playing with my best friends. So again, I feel super confident that you can win this money.
I have no doubt about it. Damaris and I are going to this final strong, hard. We're ready for it. No rookie's gonna get in that way. Like, Damaris and I, there's no way. And at the end of the day, Damaris, you know what's up. You're not getting in the way either. I beat you the first time we were here, and I'm ready.
Next on the Caucus Challenge.
Good morning, everyone. Today is Judgment Day. This will be your last chance to make the final. Good luck.
Which way are we doing it? This way?
Oh fuck, I'm running into the wrong way, guys.
This is wrong.
Check. I said check.
Yeah, I think it's that. Check.